Okay, April 14, USD JPY. Oh, bro, let me see. USD JPY. I don't really trade that pair that much, and it's mostly Asia influence, so I want something that is good. Uh, yeah, I want to pray, that could be like, let's see USD JPY. Okay, let's go to EU then, right? It's most common, yeah. So create new session. Let's just say there's community session backtest. Okay, USD. So that is 24. Output. So we need to start at 14. So that, okay, my bad. So we need to go to 12, right? No, it's just, bro, it's just free. I don't really use the FX replay. It's just for you guys. I have trading with premium. That's what I use, not the FX replay. Good, good. Let's just, everyone who's here, just, type something in the chat so I know that you guys can see my screen and we are good to start it, right? Okay, Cortez, you can see my screen, guys. Okay. Oh, right. First things first, we are potentially taking out this low, right? And we are trading from this high away from that stuff. We had most potentially this breaks and using this high to go lower. So I'm going to stick, okay, my bad. There we go, this one. And that's pretty much it, what the high time frame is telling me so far, right? Okay, Friday. Let's just go to Monday real quick. Let me see if this is also getting recorded. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. So it's gonna be 5. What we can see your screen. Perfect. So I'm gonna real quick start from that M5. What do I see? Breaks the structure to the low side. We have sort of liquidity. We have those imbalance. So we took that liquidity out. Uh, so what else do we have at the lows? I would say is it's pretty much okay. Let me real quick have this idea as well. So okay, potential mitigation. We have this as well. So if you see it this way, we have a nice little trend line as well that could potentially be a target, right? In here we have nice little push up with the speed and then rejection with the speed. So leaving behind inducement PR. So right now, you guys got any questions so far what I have done, right? Any questions? If not, just type, in the chat and I'm gonna start doing the back test. Any questions, guys? Yeah, perfect. So, okay. Waiting, okay, London just open, waiting for this potential mitigation, right? Let's go on M1 now. Okay, what do I see on M1? This PY, right, refinement. Let's just move it back there. We have your relative breakout structure after an inducement. Okay, let's just split the price. Okay, not really, nothing so far. I'd like to stay away from this one. Sort of equal highs. Oh man, this is good on M5. Okay, there we go. This seems like nice little stuff. Just waiting for an entry model. I have discussed the entry model, which is what do you say that, bro? The volume candles, right? I'm going to use that one, right? So, okay, I just want to see something good. I did get something good. Let's go on M5. Yeah, this looks good. We have this PY. Okay, PY. Oh man, this looks like kind of liquidity as well. Though, let's just take the rest, right? We're gonna take this trade, a sell trade, and then potentially we'll try to go break even as fast as we can, right? Okay, limits right up there. Target, obviously, if you're trading this at live market, I would say that you should take partial somewhere around this Asia midline, right? And then, so that's like 7.8 and then full TP at this low, right? Oh, right. Let's place the order. Save, right? So, same thing. What happened actually in here was we had this liquidity. I don't know what the fuck is this. So, we had the liquidity, right? We had a build up phase in Asia session. We induced that. We had kind of strong move to the downside, leaving an inducement PI. We kind of inject liquidity, induce that into M1 extreme. And we had a desired reaction, which is our entry model as well and a volume candle, right? So although this looks like a liquidity to me as well so far, something like this, we can go down from here as well. As if no, then we're gonna take out this high and then look for some sell. So this entry model will be going break even as fast as we can. Nice little candle tagged in. Okay, here we go. Now I will be moving my stop loss to break even. Why? Because we had that break of structure as well as we think potentially check out these lows. Not really, but yeah, step break even protocol. Okay, there we go. Going to just stay away from this whole price section. Let me just make it clean. Let me just delete all this mess, right? So we have this breakout structure. We start to build liquidity in this whole region. PY. This now seems like a liquidity to me. We have all this liquidity to target, which is obviously this. And then we have the main liquidity lows. Yep, let's just split the price now. Okay, there we go. We induce that liquidity going on M1. All right, nice little stuff. Again, if you guys have watched my entry videos, this is a nice little entry model, right? I'm going to take this zone. I'm going to have a limit 1.7. Let's go with 1.8 pip stop loss. We have our first partial at around 9.82 R, and then we have a full TP, right? Any questions so far before I take this trade? Let me know, guys. You guys have any questions?
Guys, you can use the members VC chat, by the way, yeah?
Yeah, I think they can open the mic as well.
Okay, let me be the first one to abuse the thing. So is every like after an inducement, is that POI always a POI? Because can price just inverse after inducement, or has it to induce price and tap into a POI?
You're talking about this PR?
No, like if price induced a
No, his
equal.
question is if price induced a a zone, does it have to tap into a POI?
Not really.
Yeah, you don't have to, bro. When
Exactly.
inducement takes place, you just trade that. You
Yeah.
trade what's given to you, even
Yeah,
if your zone is not mitigated.
exactly right. And now why I wanted to go break even as fast as I can in our first trade was, you can just see price, right? Price was in an accumulation phase, right? It wasn't showing us any sort of strength to go lower. That's why I wanted to go break even as fast as I can. And eventually that was a good move to go break even. Why? Because we would have lost this trade. Right now we have another idea that we want to play out. After inducement, how do you know when is our burst, right? Again, right? Bro, the breakout structure carried by an inducement is most likely to be your relative breakout structure till we have the targeted liquidity, right? So something like this, we have liquidity high and we have this, right? A low as a target. If price induces this high, right? If we don't have any breakout structure, and this is the only breakout structure, then this won't be our RBS. Why? Because price already took its objective. But if we have something like this, then this becomes your relative breakout structure showing bearish strength intention, and then you can take a sell position till what? Till the next targeted liquidity, right? So if there is no liquidity for price to attract down, price won't go there and you will eventually get stop loss,
Exactly.
right? That's how it
Yep.
works, right?
And again, a RBOS, if you guys haven't heard of it before, is there to lock in the inducement towards the next liquidity, right?
Yep.
So you need to understand that.
Yes.
Yeah, keep playing. Very nice.
No. Some few people are right. Okay, so it's all about yes, exactly right.
I've-
So market moves between two liquidity points. That's what I understood, right? So we have this liquidity price. If price wants to take this price and reverse, price is going to create liquidity that it is going to target, right? And now if price wants to reverse here, it will be creating liquidity in this down move, inviting traders to enter the sells, right? And then once it's taken, it's going to take them. If there is no liquidity being created within this down push, then there's a very low chance that price is going to reverse after taking out this low, right? That's how it works. All right, good, my bad, guy. Yeah, I'll try to slow. Okay, let's just record. All right, by the way, guys, here, the stop loss placement in here is very risky, right? If you are starting out, if you're a beginner, you want to cover the high or the low, right? So your stop loss should be something like this, and still the RR is very good, right? But it's just me. I want to get a really good RR, which is like around 22. So let's see, we got tagged in. I want to see some volume coming in before going to break even. One more volume candle, and we break even, right? Break even done. Let's identify our partial zone. Obviously, this level, if I show you an M5, this is also your support and resistance level. Okay, there we go. So we have something like this going on around, right? So this is all your support and resistance level. Yes, we can expect what? We can expect a reaction from this, but we don't really expect this reaction to hold. Why? Because this is coming from a liquidity area, right? I hope this is clear so far, and let's just try to play it. Okay. Okay. By the way, this is a continuational zone, right? That price left. Let me just mark it in blue. And our entry as well, right? Okay, let's just play. Give me a nice step. Okay, there we go. Down. Shoot. Okay, yeah, maybe some sort of news, right? But we couldn't take partials up there. We are already up around 17 hours. So I'm gonna just now close 75%. Or if this was my live account, I would have closed 80%, right? And now it is just 2% winning. Now you need to understand what we took out a point of liquidity. What can we expect? We can expect a reaction, right? And so yeah, is this reaction tradable? Let's see on M5. Oh, sorry, M15 on M5. There's nothing clear. On M15, nothing, really nothing clear. Okay, yeah, nothing. Just it's not clear. So I'll stay away from taking a buy position. Although I know This is very risky. It is very near to a liquidity point, but the way we took out this liquidity, if we have a similar reaction, we can expect price to retrace back maybe towards this level of IPA, right? It is taken, so I'm going to remove it. Okay, yep. Now this is how you want to do the hedge, right? Now I did what? I understood this candle. So we had that inducement speed, kind of rejection with speed. And now I can potentially look for a sort of pullback or a ping pong trade, right? Okay, this looks good. We have what? We have this whole POI. Let's see what order. Okay, that's only. What order are we getting from this? If we not, that's not good. Let's stick with 3 pips, right? So this is going to be a counter trend trade, ping pong trade. So liquidity target is going to be this high, right? After that IPA level. And what is the risk that I'm going to use? The risk percentage, it's going to be 0.5. Okay, safe. Let's see if we get tagged in. And if we hit this IPA level before tagging us in, I'm gonna remove the limits, right? It's going to be invalid. Okay, limits removed. Let's see if we can actually find a sort of continuation trade again. Okay, in a POI. I just hope it don't, take us out at the break even. Which entry model are we waiting for? Either the breakout structure or the volume candles. Okay, nice little stuff. We have a zone again. We have limit entry, most potential limit entry, right? A very good one. Liquidity target, again a 10-hour trade, place order, again 1% risk, right? And now look at this, right? So what are we going to do in this leg, right? In this push down to push higher leg, right? We are going to invite the smart money traders. So this is what a smart money trap. You want to stay away from this one. Yes, we can expect a reaction, but we don't really expect it to hold, right? And also the fact that we're trading away from this inducement high and market is potentially overall bullish. Yes, we took out this liquidity loss to the left, but we didn't really form for the bullish move up, right? If you see this, all this was a major build up, inducement high to go lower, right? So you need to stick with the principles, with the core principles of the inducement theory, right? And there we go, smart money trap identified. Let's play it. Okay. If we, okay, yeah, I'm gonna just remove the limits if we tap this smart money trap. Yup. Okay, which should I delete it? Discard. I'm gonna just do this. Oh, what the fuck just I did? Yep, my bad. There we go, right? Okay. M5 smart. Right now, we understand this is a smart money trap. So what can we expect? A sort of reaction. And if we have that minor reaction, I might be able to get a sell trade from this, decisional zone. If not, then, that's the odds of us getting into a trade. Oh, damn. There we go. So the first trade, so we took we tried to take 3 trades, right? First got a break even, second was a TP, and the third was a miss. So any questions regarding this day, let me know so we can move on to the next day, right? All right, guys, any questions? Yep, go ahead. Go ahead, just ask. All right, so alerts, perfect. Again, so the first alert, okay, for 2 things, right? Alerts for the inducement or just after I took the trade, right? So for my TPs, if you're talking about the TPs, I would have placed an alert right there, which would be my partials, and a place right there, which would be my full TP, right? Although this was new, so we managed to take partials right down there. For the entry, no. Okay, so let's say that we were in this stock buildup, right? I took a break-even trade somewhere in there, right in here. Now I want engage in this market, so I'll place an alert right at this high or alert right at this low, and we'll see what is happening, right? And then once I'm in the trade, I'm gonna place an alert at my at partial zone, the profit levels at my break even area and my stop loss area, and I'm gonna just remove depending on what I'm getting, right? That's how you use the alerts, right? Yeah, the entry wasn't the limit entry or anything like that to use alerts, right? All right, cool. This day is most likely done, so I'm gonna just go to the next day. Why? Obviously, most of the move is done. This pay move for the day, so I'm gonna just go to the next day. There we go. And also, we got a really juicy trade. Okay, perfect. There we go. Just at the London Open, right? The second trade as inducement RBOs plus PR mitigation. Which one? Okay, this one. Yeah. So if you trade M5, you could have just executed at the limit. But for me, I like to be more precise, right, with my entry. So I wait for M1 stuff. That's why I missed it. But if you're trading M5, this was a valid continuational trade, right? Now for this day, what do we have? Let's go on daily real quick. I want to see where are we reacting to the left. Okay, reacting to sort of imbalance. Okay, right. H1, nothing. Okay, M15, we have, okay, my God. We have potential, nothing. I missed out a lot of trades on the M1. But check your entry models, right? For me, M1 is bread and butter. Okay, understanding this day, only first Asia session. Okay, fuck Asia session. First, we're gonna understand this, right? So we are bearish. We are potentially trading away from this inducement, right? What we had, what another breakout structure, liquidity high, right? So liquidity above this high, we have. What else do we have? We have a potentially breakout structure to the upside. And if you say this, what we were doing was mitigations, mitigations, mitigations. So we are inviting buyers. That means there's liquidity below this low, right? And so we induce it. How are we inducing it? We are inducing it with speed and everything, right? And now it's wait, yeah, and this is a smart money trap as well. And now most potentially we are trading away from this inducement low. What are the liquidity targets? First liquidity target is going to be my Asia session high, and then potentially the structural liquidity, right? And that's it so far. So London session is about to open in 5 minutes, and we're going to see if you're going to get some sort of entries. Oh shit. Yeah. Why does this look so much easier than when I'm writing X? I don't know, bro. It's just easy, right? Okay, I just saw a nice little entry right here, so I'm going to execute it, right? So we have that breakout structure after inducement. We have minor buildup into this decisional mitigational zone. Okay, this whole zone, right? Why the liquidity is above there, that's why I took the whole zone. And I'm going to market execute. Why? Because I just missed this potential trade, stop loss right up below the fair value gap. Why? Because it can attract price. And now we are just going to leave it. So first TP is around 7.8 hour trade. This is around this one. Let's try to take the trade. So, okay, yeah, this is a market entry safe. I hope so. This is not okay. Nice. Reacting to the smart money trap. I won't go break even right now. Why? Because if you say this where my entry is, this is the most likely the next mitigation zone, right? So now if you put break even, what price can do is price can mitigate that zone, hit you out at the break even, and then move away in your direction. So now I like to monitor this zone, and depending on that, I'm gonna decide to close or take the trade, right? Okay, reacting to a smart money trap, we have that M5, this whole major M5 zone as well. So let's see if we can actually get some sort of continuational trade, right? Okay, oh, down. Okay. Ah man, kind of missed this entry. I would have actually taken this entry as well. Very nice entry, just following the volume candle entry model, right? I just played it a bit fast, so yeah. Okay, this might be another continuational trade, right? Let's just put this at break even. I'm gonna have a limit entry out this, stop loss below this one, and see this. So again, on this one, right? All right, guys. Let me just place the limit entry. There we go. Now, you guys have any questions, right? No, I just put break even, bro. I just put break even on my trade. Any questions regarding this day or anything I have done so far? Let me read your messages. Okay. Why does this? Okay, yeah, I did that. Okay. Any questions, guys?
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
So,
Hello. Question? Never mind.
All right, good. Oh, man, your evil laugh. Okay. I'm going to remove this limit after this liquidity is taken. That's it, right? Just don't. Oh, ugly. All right, good. First stop loss of the day or of the session so far. You know,
In live
okay.
markets, that would have been a break even, anyways.
Fuck it.
One sec. This will be. Yes, this is recorded, guys.
Yeah, this is getting recorded. Actually, yeah. Just fuck it. Let's see how what. Okay, yeah. Just leaving this. Okay, yeah. If I would have entered again, would be a potential break. I just hope this don't take me out at breaking on this position because this entry is really good. Okay. How much are okay? We are partitioning at 7.42 RR, right? Did we took it? Yeah, I'm a bit greedy. What you say, bro? Yeah. Okay, so 50% close for me, right? We're gonna move towards the next liquidity target. Now we have taken a liquidity target. Most likely we can expect a reaction maybe till this IPA level. I'm gonna remove this. Why? Because we already took it. So now our charts are more clean. Okay, okay. All right. By the way, just don't, tell me that, bro, this is a valid re-entry. You guys are not trading smart money concepts, right? You guys are trading inducement. So do you see any inducement happening to get into a buy position here? No. So this is not valid for me, right? I don't know about you, but for me, this is not valid, right?
Exactly. You know what those people are called? Order flow traders.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. What do you think went wrong on that SL price? Sweeping that asset. Yeah, so my SL was way tight, as I told you, right? I like to get a good RR, but eventually let's say, okay, yeah, I did actually swap that. Anyways, that's what market wanted to do, bro. Okay, I really, seems like price is creating some sort of liquidity for the sales, but let's see, bro. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Just don't reverse from there. I have a way. Oh, ugly, bro. What? Okay.
Yeah, now it's
I don't know,
now it's gonna
because
induce low maybe. Just
yeah,
wait.
exactly, because that's what I told you. It's creating liquidity for the sales, right? Okay. 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 Give me a potential bounce from this one, and I'm gonna just close the trade because this reaction is very strong, right? Very strong reaction. So yeah. Okay, very strong. Okay, let's
You could,
just
you could. We're tapping back in the South POI.
not really. We never tap back
One
IPA,
sec.
but
Yeah.
still, you see, we
One
created
sec,
sort of
please.
equal highs. So okay, what should I do? All right,
Hey,
all right, let's just play it.
live
Fuck it.
markets,
Let's just there we go.
greedy,
Fuck it.
greedy,
Nah,
Mr.
bro.
Greedy.
Bro, why the fuck do I need to close my trade before the liquidity thing? Now it's taken, right?
Hey guys, you should take your partials. Don't listen to him. No, I'm joking. Nah, it's good. Once you get very advanced, guys, you can
Yeah.
hold it. But at your
Yeah.
level, if you want to learn, take your partials. It's fine.
Now we can look for some good ass sells. We have this long ass juicy trend line. We have all these lows. Yeah. Is it better to take the spread in? Yeah, bro. The broker that I use gave me like 0 spreads, but if you got spreads on a broker, you need to count those, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, bro, should have held it. You don't want to. You don't want to say that, right? Now,
Don't say that,
right,
guys.
right now, I'm looking for some sort of sales. Why? Again, look at this. That's what I told you, right? If price wanted to move away from this liquidity, means to go lower, it will create what? It will create liquidity while uh, reaching this target. So that's what price did, right? Invited all those order flow SMC traders, right? And now look how we induce speed and kind of getting rejection with speed. So we can expect price to take out these lows, right? Need to understand what's happening, not just go with the fucking patterns, right? To give opinion, since we already see what price did, hard to give. Okay, live market is different than backtest. Yep, exactly. Okay, there we go. We have that internal breakout structure. Everything is there. We have potential mitigations area, right? Let's go on M1 and see. Okay, we have that M1 liquidity area with this potential big mitigation zone. Let's just go with this one. Let's see what this is. Number. Yeah, perfect. Right. And there we go. Let's just wait for price to, come back. Where are we? Okay. This will be really good. Why? Because now we'll be reacting to a smart money trap, come up, give us an entry, and we go kaboom, right? Okay, let's just give one more. Oh, what the fuck? For real? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now, okay, uh, there we go. Mitigated that zone as well. Backtesting. Because I got my answer in a second, but when live trading, that trades can go for hours. Yeah, exactly right. Backtesting is there just for you to understand the schematics, right? Just to understand what a speed and momentum is, what liquidity points look like, right? But on live markets, it's all a whole different game. Okay, there we go. We have the juiciest entry model in there, which is what? Which is our volume candle, PY. Now, just don't say to me that why you didn't took this. Why? Because look at this candle volume. Do you really expect price to retrace back? If yes, then you just go with that limit, right? If no, then you stick with what you expect price to do, right? That's why I took that M5 zone, right? Again, liquidity targets, potential partials below this low, right? I would say full TP around that, if I'm not wrong, is going to be another 8-hour trade. Safe. Ouch. Ouch. Right. Didn't really get tagged in. Oh man, life's fucking hard, bro. Let's see what are we going to get. Damn. Okay, yeah. Potential mistrade. I'm gonna just remove the limits. And we'll see if we have a re-entry. If no, then I'm gonna just call it a day and move to the next trade, right? Okay, let's just stay till yeah, we took the partials. Perfect. So do you guys have any questions regarding this day? We took a buy trade, we took a stop loss, and then we tried to take a sell trade, but we missed it by like a pip or two, right? The by 0.7 pips. Any questions? Any questions? And then I'm gonna move to the next day. Okay, good. Let's just go to the next day. Yeah, man, look at this. Shit would have been a TP, but anyways, we missed it. Let's move to the next day. Okay. Okay. That's with London Open is perfect. So I'm gonna just delete remote drawings. Everything perfect. So what do we have? We're trading away from this inducement. we had this inducement. Now we are potentially trading away from this inducement. What is happening in Asia? We had a build-up and we induced that. We had a strong reaction to the upside. What else do we have? We have liquidity to target. We have a first liquidity point, right? And then we have the next liquidity point, which is going to be potentially this high. Right now, we are expecting some sort of buys, and that's what I'm trying to, I'll try to execute, right? Okay, just give me a second. I just want to see. I just want to get a 50% around there. Okay, good. Yeah, so maybe this POI aligns with the 50% of the area. So we might do something like this. Take out this liquidity, minor liquidity, not relevant, comes like this, and then we go kaboom, or we can simply go high and not get an entry opportunity, right? Let's go to M5. Okay, we are deep inside the zone. I'm going to go M1. See, okay, M1 is much better. We have the breakout structure to the upside, potential liquidity low. We induce that, and that's when I am going to engage the markets. Give me a nice little volume entry. There we go. We had ourselves a nice little volume entry. Limit set. Stop loss below this low, right? TP1, TP1. Obviously, there you go. First and second, right? This order safe. Okay, let's see. Okay, yep. Ugly, ugly. Break even done, right? This is also one of my break evens, right? Break even rules. Let's go on M5 again. And let's see what are we going to get. Let's see if we can get a potential. Nice. Okay. Ship. There we go. We got taken out. I'm gonna just wait for. Okay. Yep. Oh, nothing in there for me, right? So I'm gonna just wait for a bit more price development. Okay, right now I got nothing. Okay, this was a break-even trade. Right now I'm just waiting for something good because I don't really want to engage at this low. This is not something very good. Okay, there we go. I have this stuff in there that I'll be waiting to get into the trades, right? Again, what we are doing, we are building more liquidity for potential this zone. And all right, sure, bro. I'll upload this session on the YouTube as well. So, you're gonna get it anyways, right? So potentially for this PR mitigations, right? Okay, yeah. So in this case, I would have placed my alert, first alert there, second alert there. That's it, right? Okay. Okay, did we mitigate that one? Give me a proper mitigation. There we go. Yep, we have a proper mitigation now. So, man, so far no entry model in this leg. Okay, there we go. Just a one entry model. 5-hour trade. Oh, what the fuck? I'm on M. Oh, jeez. I was an M5. M3, my bad. So I would say this looks good. Yeah, this looks very good. Limit entry somewhere in there, which is around 6-hour partials. And then full TP, it's going to be somewhere there, which is going to be around 9-hour trade, right? This order, save, and there's going to M5. And let's just play. Go tagged in, break even now. Shoot. Oh man. Bro, this shit is fucked up. Look at this. We were like around 0.9 pips away from a partial, then we hit break even. Oh man, ugly stuff. Okay. Now this is again, this is a smart money trap, right? Why? Look at this. Understand this. Why? That's why the low becomes the trap. We want to stay away. Nice little inducement of that low. Let's engage into a nice little buy trade again, right? That's it. All right. There we go. So we have this zone, we have this potential liquidity area for this zone as well. And we're going to execute it, right? Oh, what the fuck is it? How the fuck did I just miss it? Ah, okay. My bad, guys. My bad. Just missed this trade. So let's just go with this one. There we go. Let's order, save. Okay. Break even done. Bro, partials out. Bro, come on. Give me partials. 50% off. Let's just wait for full TP. There we go. So, perfect, guys. Another day done. Do you guys have any questions regarding this day, right? Perfect. Any questions regarding this day? Perfect. Okay. Ah man, I think it's good. Bro, we are already like 40 minutes into back testing, and I'm really tired. If you right, let's do this, right? Just we're gonna
This is your Q&A.
yeah, no, let's sit on, let's do another thing, right? Just one thing. If anyone of you want to do a back test and we're gonna guide you, right? Or you're gonna just back test and we're gonna, make you tell you what your mistake is and how you can work on it, right? A
Yeah,
random
we can just
member.
work with your full process.
Yeah,
anyone.
exactly. That's good. So let me real quick show you the trade. Okay, Rad, how do we fucking get the trades? Like
Analytics. Analytics. Go to analytics.
last positions, show this on charts.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
So these are the trades that we took, right? Break even, TP missed, TP trade, stop loss, break even, and a TP, right? So anyone who's willing to share their charts and try to backtest, right? This is the starts. We did 41%. We took total of 8 trades, 4 wins, 1 loss, 3 break evens, and 80% win rate, right? Average RR was 10. That's it.